Because it helped me to come out of my shell, it helped me to get out of the house more.
I love socialising and I love mixing with people and new people, and it's actually a lifeline for me after the COVID.
It's a great community. The people in it are great. There's always someone there that you can, talk to and let out how you're feeling, like somebody there to listen. It came at the right time for me, and I haven't looked back since. I know that it's always here for me if I need it.
Everyone's really here for the same reason. It's to get out and about, socialise, talk to people, help people, have a laugh, have the crack, and go home and look forward to the next time you come in.
COVID had a big hit on some people, and we really want people to come out and about again, and feel safe in their community and be part of the community. Like, I use words like resilience and fun and joy, and that's what it is, to be part of this dolphin community going through this regeneration process, that the people have got a social element and they find it here within these four walls in this porta-cabin.
To me, as an individual, it means everything. I mean, I'd be lost without it. I'd be lost if this place wasn't here.
When they come into Dolphin House, they are valued people here. There's a structure set up for them. They can fit into classes, they can fit into exercises, they can fit into walks. There's a connection, and it's that value that is priceless, I believe, in the community.
For your mental and physical health, it's crucial. Personally speaking, it's crucial, yeah. Definitely.
You got to know people through the community centre. You might see them passing by, but you got to talk to them in the community centre. Now, if that wasn't here, you probably just keep passing the by, probably say hello, that's about it. Just to be here, talk to people and listen to, and they give you a voice and whatever. You might be worried about something, you say something, and then they give you a bit of a voice.
I think it was nearly a lifeline for me, because I drove a taxi before that for 25 years. I worked all my life, and then the COVID came, and I gave up the taxiing. And then when things opened up a bit, I said to myself, well, I'm going to have to do something. I want to forget about that taxiing for a while. And the girl in the intro office that was looking around again, she said, would you be interested in doing a CE scale? I said, what's that? She said, it's 19 and a half hours a week. And you get a few bob extra on top, nothing much. But you'll be meeting people, I got you. And I said, well, it'll be a start. And I'll tell you something, it was the best start I ever made.
It provides a structure, it provides routine.
It's about really connecting people and putting people together in a space, in a comfortable space where people can enjoy and relax, and then friendships form from that. And that's really what the spaces are about.
People may come in and they may need help and support, could be with anything, questions, answers, medical card forms, passports, applications, all of that. We have a community health team that's based here, and what they do is they, again, cater for the needs of the individual.
And if you're not here, the phone will be ringing and saying, are you okay? It won't be any obtrusive thing, it'll just be, are you okay? We haven't seen you for a day or two, and that's lovely as well,
We try to reiterate at every team meeting we have, reach the unreachable. Reach the person who kind of, why is he or she not coming out? We will knock on doors, we provide an outreach service.
I love doing it, and I love seeing the people that come in, and they come in nearly religiously because they're all talking to each other. They get something to eat, and I get a great feeling that I can help around the place.
There's loads of activities goes on. There's line dancing, there's chair aerobics, knitting, the men's shed, you name it.
The men's shed is the one that I started with and has continued to expand and to develop and flourish in every way.
I'm mainly involved in the men's shed. I'm involved in gardening groups.
Create a space for the lads to have a safe environment, non-judgmental environment where they can feel free to be themselves and talk and share and support each other really.
We set little projects to develop and go ahead with every year, and some of the writings, I wrote a poem very early on about men's sheds, so that's a great thing for me, that I have a bouncing area for my writings,
I think men like being busy. They like having something to do. They like to be tipping away at something and then to feel valued for the work that they do. And the shed gives the space for that. For the lads that want it, like, we don't put pressure on anybody to work in the shed, but there is a core, 2 to 3 that work in the shed very regularly, and let the lads kind of build up the internal kind of interactions in the group. Then I can see it gives them a real kind of sense of meaning, and that kind of routine that disappears when people retire at times.
This is our administration shelf, and that'll tell you how little rules are important. Everybody communicates and works together, so there's not a lot of communications in administration area. And there'll be workshops, art workshops, poster painting, you name it. It all can take place here in this little shed. These are some of the exhibits we had on the project before the pandemic struck. We had a lot of visiting groups coming in as well from the hospitals, and people just coming in because the men's sheds was just starting all over Ireland. So there was a lot of interest shown in the community in this little room. So that's how things work here on a Monday morning. Dublin 8 men's sheds. A welcome on the mat, the sign-in book, the pigeon blue and grey even floor. Paul's well-fitting storm doors close easy and firm today, safe as oats as old Bally James Duff hay. In the galley kitchen, homemade fresh pot of soup, in preparation to nurture mind, body and soul. Some days I arrive by bike, most days by Shanks mare, so I can catch the early rising morning canal air. I feel good, up with a purpose, into action, waking up the mind, body and soul. Carpe diem.
We have great crack at the bingo. People say, oh, bingo, I hate bingo. But I never went to bingo. I don't like bingo myself, but I love what goes on in the bingo.
We wait. Why are we waiting?
Sweet 16 I've never been.
Never been one.
It's very important. Let's get the people out instead of sitting. Even through the COVID, I did open bingos in the flats for the people to get them out. Now we all separated, but every Saturday we used to do it. Just get people out a few hours. They had a few drinks on the outside as well, so they were loving it. But I love doing it now. I'm working here on and off 20 years now, so I'm part of them now. I can't get away. 2 little ducks, 22.
Because it gets me out of the house. It gets me meeting people, which I love doing. I love meeting people. And it keeps me active.
Last of the team's 19.
Check, there it is.
Number 7.
And we have a check.
You have to do waiting.
Ready to go, kid?
Yeah.
Kelly's line, number 1.
I love the chair aerobics too. The girl that does that, Nolene, she's brilliant. She's so lovely. And the music she plays, oh, it's just magic.
Get your falling star and put it in your pocket, save it for a rainy day. For love may come and tap you on the shoulder, so start is nice. Just in case you feel you want to hold her, you have a pocket full of starlight. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, never let it fade away.
I love coming here. I mean, I really enjoy my job. It's very rewarding, and I think the group gets a lot from it. And I think a lot of people would say they look forward to coming. And as you say, it's ticking all those boxes: social, exercise, mind, and well-being.
Only do what you can do, she says to people. Some people sit on the chair and they mightn't be able to move their hands, or they mightn't be able to move their legs, their lower body. And she just makes everybody feel so comfortable.
Secret weapon. People will exercise to music. They're enjoying it and have a bit of fun. So that's kind of the thing I'm doing.
And everybody is just lifted.
Well, from my experience of staff in here, I think you couldn't get better staff, you know.
They really give their all to what they're like. They all do different things, and whatever they're supposed to be doing, they do, and they do it diligently.
I have at the moment 19 staff, which I've someone in the creche, I've someone over in New Dalton Park. We have them in offices here, outreach workers. There's a variety, a lot of caretakers. Admin, so we'd have all them. This place would be nothing without CE. CE is the backbone of the community.
I work for the community health team here at Dolphin House, and I look after the social and emotional and physical aspects of everybody's health and everyone that comes through the door. And we base ourselves on having a warm welcome for any participant that comes in, and I really enjoy the job. I really enjoy it.
I look after the monthly newsletter that I try and get out every month. I also look after the Facebook page, other social media outlets, and we're going to be looking after the website as soon as we get it. It's in the process of being developed at the moment.
I work in reception. I've been doing it now for 4 years. My function would be to keep track of all the programs that are going on. The bingo and the chair aerobics. What else is there? Gardening groups. So I put them all on the system.
I live in Dolphin House all my life. I'm from here, and I started CA last year. Just help out with the groups that has been around here with all the different people that cover the groups, and then just give a dig out when the residents of the flats come in. It's important for us to be linking in with the residents, especially with a regeneration going on, because it's very hard and it's a big change. And with all the kids living in the area as well, they're going to be living on building sites, so it's important that somewhere solid is here to uplift the residents as much as we can.
I would advocate a lot on behalf of the residents in the community with issues with Dublin City Council. They may have health issues, or any issues that they'd have, they come to me and I try to help them the best I possibly can. I hope that it means that it's somewhere secure for them to come. Obviously for years the residents were living in Dolphin Park, which wasn't a very nice area to live in, and I'm talking about the actual homes themselves, because they were so small, and now they've moved into their new homes. And I suppose for us over here is trying to get activities that it's about keeping the elderly active, because years ago you would have said in this year we're 60, 70, you were down the hill or over the hill. That's not the way it is now. I mean, there's people in their 90s still coming out, which is great to see, but you need to have something to keep them active. And that's important for them as well, because, as I said, it's cradle to the grave. It's not just about the babies. We have to look after everybody in the community.
We also link in with agencies such as Vincent de Paul and, ensure that people are looked after if they, you're talking cost of living crisis. There's so much going on that, our centre here, our staff is so important to this community.
Being a CE supervisor, you're not only a supervisor, pen and paper, you're a counsellor, you're sometimes their mammy, and you're near to listen to, but they're part of the job.
Staff will meet everybody in a beautiful, natural way, and they'll instruct everybody as to what's available, and they'll assist everybody in what you can get in terms of local community supports and helps and structures for improvements for your home or whatever connections you need. They're wonderful, the staff here are wonderful, every one of them.
You never get a grumpy word out, no matter what could be going on in their life. They're there for you, and they let you know that they're there for you.
Our staff is very important because they're providing support to the general public, to this community, and resilience is a key part of what is needed in a community development worker.
It's a great community. The people in it are great, and anytime you need that, and if there's anything, you have a neighbour. You're always sure of a neighbour.
It's great for people's mental and physical health. It's crucial, the community.
The toilet there was really low, and I kind of went here and They always ask you how you're feeling, and you know, makes you think me health a bit more.
Yeah, what it is, it's a lifeline for a lot of people.
Because the regeneration is going on, they need somewhere like this, you know what I mean? They need reassurance, they need to know what's going on. The meeting Start Health here as well keeps people in the loops, because there's a lot of hearsay that goes on in the flats and people don't know where they stand. It's a bit frustrating when they don't have straight answers for them, but at least when people like Debbie and Susan, especially people that are from the flats that are working here, it's great for the people outside because they know their own are fighting for them.
Dolphin House stops the clock for everybody, you know, and this place is begin again every day.
And what would I add? You know, it's just to invite people to use our service more and more, you know, to ensure that people are taking part in the community, you know, don't stay behind closed doors. We do understand that COVID had a big hit on some people, and we really want people to come out and about again, you know, and feel safe in their community and be part of the community. Like, I use words like resilience and fun and joy, and that's what it is, you know, to be part of this dolphin community going through this regeneration process, you know, that the people have got a social element and they find it here within these four walls in this Portakabin. You know, it's not without its, you know, problems, but again, it's a fun space to be.
So what's the best case scenario for the future?
Oh, fantastic, comfortable housing for all, and a fantastic new community centre that we can house all of our projects in one space.